Welcome to the Phantom Radar Battalion, locking on today's key events of August 9th, 2024. Let's dive into the most pressing global developments across different regions. In the Middle East, tensions are escalating as Iran steps up its military action. A drone attack has targeted a U.S. military installation in northeastern Syria. This attack, followed by another drone being shot down by coalition forces, underscores the escalation of confrontation between Iran and the United States in the region. Iranian leaders have also vowed to harshly punish Israel in retaliation for the assassination of a Hamas leader in Tehran. This declaration from a senior commander in the Revolutionary Guard reflects the heightened state of alert in the region. Additionally, Iran has unveiled a new stealth drone, reportedly capable of evading radar detection and silently monitoring enemy movements. Footage released by the Iranian military shows these drones closely observing U.S. and Spanish warships in the Persian Gulf, further escalating the standoff. Meanwhile, in Palestine, violence continues to escalate in the Gaza Strip. Israel hitting a tent near a school in central Gaza has resulted in the deaths of 4 people. In a separate incident, an Israeli airstrike targeted a residential house in the same region, killing 5 members of a single family and injuring several others. These attacks have intensified the already volatile situation, casting a shadow over upcoming peace talks. Shifting it to Syria, violence persists as the conflict continues to spiral. Pro-Assad forces have launched artillery attacks on several villages in the western and northern regions of the country. These strikes have resulted in significant damage and further displaced many civilians. Meanwhile, in the northeastern part of the country, a U.S. military base was targeted by a suicide drone attack, which was successfully intercepted. The region remains on high alert as Iran-backed militants intensify their efforts against U.S. and coalition forces. In Eastern Europe, Ukraine's offensive against Russian forces continues, with intense fighting reported along the front lines. Ukrainian forces are pressing their advantage, causing substantial damage before Russian troops can fully regroup and counterattack. The situation remains fluid, with propaganda from both sides making it difficult to assess the full scope of the conflict. Russia's slow response has drawn criticism, with some attributing it to outdated military strategies that are struggling to adapt to the rapid pace of modern warfare. While the Ukrainian advance is expected to be met with a strong counteroffensive, the toll on both sides has already been significant, with Ukraine taking over 350 square kilometers. Social unrest continues to grip the United Kingdom, intensifying the nation's turmoil and uncertainty. Arrests for speech crimes are on the rise, with authorities cracking down on those expressing controversial opinions. The government's efforts to control the narrative have led to internet blackouts on some police websites, with access blocked for American IP addresses, likely to prevent the spread of misinformation or to hinder the efforts of those using VPNs to interface with local operations. The country is also seeing increasing violence from various factions, including the Muslim Defense League, which has been involved in armed patrols and random attacks. Yesterday, a police officer was stabbed during a traffic stop in Gateshead, further fueling tensions. These actions have led to growing anger among the native population as judges continue to hand down severe sentences for offensive speech, deepening the divide within the country. Disasters on the home front of the United States. The aftermath of Tropical Storm Debbie continues to impact the southeastern states, mainly in the Carolinas. Severe flooding has been reported, especially in the coastal areas around Charleston as the storm slowly moves inland. Meanwhile, tensions rise between former President Trump and VP Harris as they prepare for their debate on September 15th. That's all for today's briefing. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more news and insights. See you next time and stay informed.